Alright, let's see what's going on here. Apparently Matara... Dude, what is going on? Apparently a lot of people are leaving the industry for some reason. Dear community members... well, I shouldn't say leaving the industry, just leaving Corpa. And just, I guess, going indie? I don't know at this point. We want to share that after careful thought and consideration, we've made the difficult decision to formally part ways with Matara on May 5th, 2025. Genuinely grateful everything she's brought up. VShojo, wish her the best. Goodbye's never easy. Deeply care for Matara. Kindness, understanding, respect. Everyone's feeling privacy during this transition. Incredible talent, community, and values. Okay, well, it seems like it seems like everything was cordial. I think, right? Given, I don't know what. I'm pretty sure Matara streamed today or something. I think I saw her stream. So she probably addressed it at one point. I think everything's okay. She's probably just going indie or something. I think people are just freaking out. You had what, Gura Gura, and then you had what, someone fucking, I think yesterday also. Right? Oh, and then you had who dude, there's so many VTubers just dropping one by one, I guess. That's a double. Oh no.
Hello, to all those affected, I want to say, we are deeply sorry.
We are deeply
We're sorry.
Dude, this one's so fucking...
We're sorry.
Oh my god, this one is so dirty.
We're sorry.
Jesus, man.
We're sorry. Sorry. We're sorry. I'm deeply sorry.
I'm deeply sorry.
Sorry. Hello, to all those affected, I want to say, we are deeply sorry. We're sorry. We're sorry.
I think dude, this one's the worst. This one's kind of the worst. Well, we're gonna watch Bao's response. Apparently everyone made a response. And I think even some people who are not directly involved, but were like partly involved because of their projects and stuff. So what does Shylily have to say? Oh man, this is gonna be a rough one, isn't it? The absolute audacity to sit here and continue to manipulate and gaslight is absolutely insanity. The pain and mental torment you've caused to the ones closest and most supportive of you has been devastating, and I have never been so heartbroken or hurt so badly for my friends. You are the fakest person I have ever had the pleasure of supporting. Damn. Just... oh no, fucking... It's like Shylily got that fucking katana and they're fucking ready. She's swinging. Didn't, what? Shylily have that fucking, which... Kill Bill cosplay? Oh, Jesus. Reading and hearing of how you've really viewed me behind my back, not just through screenshots of your man. Oh, God. Oh, no. But your very own message while having to sit here and read through these bullshit lies you spin makes me want to vomit. She's already going for the fucking... She's going for the decapitation. The claim that you didn't know a single thing and had zero awareness of what your man was up to when everyone who's shared even a single moment with you knows that you basically operate as the same person, sharing every waking moment while loving to jump at the slightest opportunity to turn into your most slanderous self as soon as the opportunity was given. Even when talking about your friends is sickening. Sorry, excuse me. I have experienced your own actions without red. In a situation wherein your own screenshotted words, red is redacted basically, you express a to live up to the what pressure to live up to what Lily is. Oh, wait. Uh I mean, I sure. I mean, she was kind of doing that. It seems like she was doing that to not just at this point it seems like everyone. She was basically competing in a sense with everyone. Uh just business. Oh god, I'm so sorry. And proceeded to throw one of your most loyal and supportive friends under the bus after months of continuous planning just because you consistently chose, business over friends, never feeling bad for failing them. Just to earn the bag and compete with me over a V-Card collab, you rescheduled to be on the exact date your friend needed you to keep an important promise. Yeah, that's what I... So it was surrounding projects. Oh man. Uh you actively lied about it to them, instead blaming me for a collab you rescheduled, adding me to the pool of excuses to save your ass. When you realized you were uh being a bad friend, why blame me for choosing to miss an obligation you agreed to? On one of the most important days in that friend's career, sorry. Everything you do is out of competition through through your constant need to one up the people who are the sole reason you even have these opportunities and platforms to earn from the beginning with. You're welcome, by the way. You claim that it's just business. Well, it's the business world. There has to be accountability, and all you've done is try to shove it away and admit to nothing. In true narcissistic fashion, you're only feeling sorry about yourself and your own consequences and your career and tried to salvage it. I'm sorry for everyone who looked up to you as an inspiration, and I'm especially sorry for your fans. Pyropups deserve better. Jeez. Fucking slaughtered at the fucking top here already. I mean, the first sentence was already, yeah, no. Yeesh. Yeah, so it seems to be people have burnt bridges. As you can see, everyone's in support of it. There's a lot of people that's been addressing it too. You've been hero. Hey. Oh no. Uh. Even Mr. Lawyer Sir is in on it. Mr. Attorney. Is she gonna come out with the ukulele next? uh, I don't know if we should watch Bow's first or Shyalily's first. I guess Bow's first, right? Because honestly, I think Bao was the most affected by this, because it looked like all of her projects were kind of up given all that's happened. Let's see from here.
Okay.
Oh god. Why do you have a
I
starting
usually
soon
don't go
screen when
live
you
at this
start
time.
stream?
I'm
why?
not gonna look.
Why not?
I turned off chat. Because
Because I'm doing
scared.
shit in the background before I start. What do you want me to do? Trying to get like
I
water and
don't
prep?
know.
What do you want from me?
Oh god. I don't know. I don't really know where to start. I don't really know where or
So 0.5, I guess?
I guess I'll just start in the beginning.
Oh,
As like a
I don't
cathartic
know if I can handle
recap.
that right now. My
And
brain hurts right now.
you
I'm
know,
tired and
just
fucking.
I think the point of this stream is so I can return to some
What
semblance
you
of
bitching about
normalcy
now,
after
Mr.
everything.
Resident Sleeper, huh?
I already took a week off because I had okay, I'm just gonna start from the beginning. Last week on oh god, everything is my brain is not working. Sorry. Last week, I think it was. Now I'm scared. I want to get the dates right. If I check my schedule, I'll know immediately. Either it was Thursday. Last week on Thursday, Lily sent me a message. She said that it was about something rather important. She wanted to call me, and I told her that I was scheduled to have my IUD removed. If you go to my Twitter, I kind of just want to talk right now, I guess. So I'm not gonna take the time to pull everything up. It's there on Twitter, but I shared a week ago, 2 weeks ago, I don't know time, that I have a PMDD, and it's basically pretty debilitating. I have hormones that
Wait,
take
what?
the time to pull everything up. It's there on Twitter, but I shared a week ago, 2 weeks ago, I don't know time, that I have a PMDD, and it's basically pretty debilitating. I have hormones that make my period a living hell, and my last IUD was supposed
girl
to
things,
help it.
yes.
I've tried many medications over the years, and it has not helped. And
I
this
would
last
like
one was
not to
supposed
hear
to,
this.
and it didn't. I got it in November, and I've been also trigger word. There's lots of. This is not like. It's not gonna be a very like. I'm gonna be talking about a lot of personal stuff, so just tread carefully. If you're in a bad place, this might not be the best time to tune in. Sorry. Um. So last November, I had to switch to an IED because my last one expired. My last one didn't really help at all with my PMDD symptoms. I basically just have very bad PMS times a million. I'm spend half the month very depressed with a lot of feelings of worthlessness. Sometimes it is so bad that I question whether or not I want to keep living. And
Jesus.
I've dealt with that my whole life, and so have a lot of other girls. And I'm glad that when I made my tweet, so many girls spoke to their own experiences. It's very lonely having
I did not know about
chronic
this.
illnesses, and especially with EMJ. I did recently finish physical therapy, which is great. Yay! I was hoping that with this procedure, I would finally be like put on the right medication that wouldn't make me severely depressed and unable
I
to
guess I would have to
continue
find the
doing
post.
work at the pace that
Oh
I'm used
god,
to.
I should
And
watch
it's
the
been a
fuck
really
out.
hard
Jesus, man.
last couple
Man,
of
fan
months.
art is
I think my
nuts.
community has seen it a lot. I've been really just not myself, and I believe that's
Good god.
in part due to all the medical stuff going on. And last Friday, Lily messaged me, and because I told her that I was about to go get that procedure done, she held off talking to me for a couple of
Oh
days.
man, that was what she 2
And
weeks ago?
um, so
Have to.
she said, "It's okay. Like, don't worry about your health, and we can talk about this later." And I get, the procedure gets moved to Monday. Lo and behold, the OR is uh, backed up by several hours, and they said, instead of just waiting around all day, you should just reschedule. And so I rescheduled it to Monday, and I told Lily, I'm so sorry. Like, I just don't want to. I just am not in the right headspace to talk about anything right now. Can you please wait until after I get my procedure done at the hospital? And so then a couple days go by, and I'm healed up for the most part. It's not like the worst procedure ever, but it did induce a really bad period, and I that is historically when my mood and mental is not the best. So I've been in a lot of pain, and yeah. So then a few days ago, okay, um, yeah, 2 days ago, I get a message from Lily, and she says um that she really needs to talk to me, and uh, the longer I put it off, doesn't get doesn't get any better. She didn't say it like that, but that was the gist of it. And she really needed to talk to me, and I didn't really know what to expect, and I like felt like my world exploded in the most purest emotional and physical form I could imagine. And I feel like, well, I don't know, I can't even remember what the conversation was like because I was I was just in such a state of it was like I'm hearing what Lily and Nano are telling me, but it's like I cannot I cannot compute it. I cannot.
Oh, she
Mm,
basically doesn't want to believe that
sorry, I'm.
Cinder would basically do that.
uh, you know,
Oh,
I just kind of remember seeing the screenshots, and we had some conversation, and there was some back and forth on. Sorry, my. I feel like I
uh,
had so much to say before I started streaming, and it all left my head. Uh, I don't know. I this has happened a lot in my career, in my life, but it's just sometimes you sometimes,
Jesus, people
when
on
you
their
make friends
channel
in
need
a
to take
space
it down
that
a
is
notch.
so competitive and business oriented,
Nuts.
there's there's bound to have
Where? I can't find this post.
there's bound to be issues. There's bound to be people that get their
But
toes
I
stepped
saw
on, but
someone
not like
being like,
this.
yeah,
Um,
they
you know,
were.
I think that a lot of times when you look at a content creator and their perceived friend groups online, and
Yeah,
some
I
of
know she's
them
going through a lot
consider each
at the
other
moment. Definitely
coworkers
didn't see a
or
post from before, but Bao will always be one of my favorite streamers. This post was
it's also a
at
business to them.
March 24th.
It does become transactional in some sense, but I feel like that wasn't the case
So yeah,
here
I don't know where
with
this post.
my friend group. I felt that we've hung out with each other. Our friendship didn't start and end online. It extended far beyond that.
What is
We've
this?
seen each other at our lowest. We've confided in each other. We've showed each other our 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 bare souls, and I think that in doing so, there is a lot of
There we go. She's about to cry.
there's a lot of I I'm so sorry. I'm I don't know. I feel like the past few days has just been
Oh,
I don't
is
even
this it?
know. I don't even remember. Like, um,
That might be it.
I,
Patient.
I just
Oh no,
remember
that's not it.
seeing the screenshots. And that just when Lily told me, I immediately drove to Tara's house, and
Oh no.
that's when we
This
had
is
a
where
phone
it's hard
call.
to
'Cause I
fucking
didn't want
listen
to
to
be
her.
alone. I just remember crying my eyes out on the floor. Just I didn't know what to make of it. I felt like every single emotion was happening at the same time. I was so fucking mad and so fucking sad. And I feel like I don't know. I think there's a lot to be said about how you perceive friendships online. Sometimes it is transactional and sometimes there's mutual benefit, and I can understand that. I can understand that. There's nothing wrong with that. I understand that this is still a business. This is still people's livelihoods. And
I don't know. When you have people who start putting in money towards projects, and then you have one of your friends basically behind your back stab you in the back essentially by telling the artist to cancel your work. I mean, that's, and then you're already dealing with right all this stuff and yeesh.
I can understand being competitive. I can understand wanting to be successful. I can understand seeing your friend getting an opportunity you wish you had gotten and feeling jealous, but still finding the courage to be happy for them despite it. And knowing that hopefully one day that opportunity
I
comes to
mean,
you.
this is
But like,
fuck. Now I sound like a fucking asshole for all the shit I said yesterday, the day before that. God damn it. C'est la vie. Hey.
in every scenario, I try to wrap my head around what I would have done if I was in their shoes. I just
Jesus, what is
I,
the
I can't understand. I couldn't
I
understand.
can't
couldn't
find this
understand it.
post. I
We
just
had been through so
try to
much
find the
offline
post.
and online, and
Yeah,
there's
I know.
nothing
Did she
more
delete it?
confusing and more painful
I mean,
than
it would
seeing
honestly. She
someone
shouldn't
in your
put
friend
like her
group
health problem.
be so kind and so warm
Just
to
gonna be straight
everyone
up
around you,
100% real. Never
and
put your health
feeling
problems
that
on the
they have
internet.
slowly become colder and colder towards you, and not knowing what you did or if it's your imagination. But because everyone loves them, you don't know if you want to say anything. And so you keep it to yourself, and you keep hoping it's your imagination.
So this is how
But then
it
the cruel
all began.
realization
Well,
hits
I
that
mean,
it
I shouldn't
wasn't.
say how it all began. Right? So they were passing the document around, right? Wondering whether to drop it or not, right? Because it sounds like they were all making sure they were getting their thoughts down and whatnot. And this is the result of everything.
And it's even more worse than you could have ever imagined.
I don't, man. Like I said, I still feel like Nano is kind of, oh man, dude, this is so bad. The fact that Nano like can't, oh, man, like how much money did Gamer Subs lose from all this? Right at the end of the day, right? Because this is hurting Gamer Subs too. Jesus fuck, man. Oh man, Gamer Subs is just a fucking third-party bystander, and they're getting fucking screwed over. Jesus Christ. Oh man, this is so bad.
And you wonder why all those times where they talked over you or ignored you. If you
Sorry
had
if
done
I
something
kind of
wrong.
seem like a little fucking dickish here, and not very like emotional.
And I just kept asking myself, out of everyone in our friend group, why was it me? And like, what did I do differently?
Yeah, I don't know. You were targeted. I don't know why.
And for so long,
Well, I mean, a Silverveil kind
I
of
was
too.
jealous of.
Well, I mean, let's
I was
just say
jealous of
everyone was
how
targeted.
warm they treated my friends.
Because I
I
mean, at
wondered
the end
why.
of the day, you guys are working under the same company. Yes. Oof. Oh man.
It just felt so different towards me. And reading.
Well, I
and
mean, you're
reading everything
sponsored by the same
was-
company, I should say. Not well,
and
working
confirming my
sponsored.
worst fears was awful. Sorry. And I keep thinking about how my friends waited for me to come home from the hospital before they told me. And they had to wait on
Oh shit. Oh man.
on all of that.
The double whammy.
They sat on that information and had to hold it in for almost a week because they waited for me to be well enough to tell me. And even then, I don't think there was a good time anyway. And so that's why, as soon as they told me, as soon as they told me, we started. We thought of every possible solution on what to do next. And we were really fucking scared. Like we.
So I'm guessing there. So I'm pretty sure Silverveil's not a part of this because she did not do she stayed away from the collab a lot, but she still did her gamer subs thing alone. So it'd be more like Bao, Cinder, right, Shylily, right, and some of their right probably background projects that they were doing and other side projects. I don't know. Oof.
Like, I just stopped knowing what. It felt like I stopped knowing what was real and what wasn't. And I kept wondering if I just had a fucked memory or something. Like if I just. Like, maybe I just experienced everything differently, or. Because the alternative was so much worse to imagine. Like.
I hate to say it, but when you're in an industry that's not very heavily regulated, such as like Twitch, content creation in general, yeah, you gotta be careful. I hate to say it, but you do.
You have to understand our friendship and our experiences didn't start and end online. It went far beyond
Like
that.
your only your only way of a solution in a sense is to try and get some, I guess, monetary damages back. But even then, trying to get a lawyer and to do all that, yeah, good luck. Especially against who? Sinder? Right? You guys are a part of the same company. You guys were, right, paying the same artist. And then that artist decided to do weird stuff sometimes for some reason. right? It's already really muddy, right? Because you guys brought your, well, you tried to mix friendship with business, and it didn't go too well.
Like, I just keep thinking about like
I mean,
if
look, there was there was a reason why I said those things the fucking 2 days in a row, right, back to back. Sometimes nobody is your friend. Sometimes, some days you're a lone wolf, and you're gonna have to deal with that. Or if you can, I don't know. Well, I don't
like
know if
this
you have
is
that mindset, but
everyone
yeah,
knows how special VTubers
I had to say
debut
it,
is.
but you need to
Um,
be
that is
cutthroat.
kind of the most
And I don't
important
know
thing
if some of you people have it in you.
of a VTuber's career, and all of the preparation and foresight needed to make it happen.
Well, I mean,
No one
seeing how
tells you how
Cinder is,
stressful
she
the
has
project
it in her
management
to
is.
be cutthroat.
No one
Do
tells
you
you
people have the
how
right?
to run a commission,
uh,
all of the
hate to
assets,
say it, but
all of the
it's true. Look at
coordination
Cinder's
with
apology; it
workshops
was
to
fucking abysmal.
have everything come out on the dot, making sure that at the same time you're planning everything, you are having to advertise it. Um, you know, you look at a content creator online, and even though you are seeing one person on the screen, behind that one person is a really big team that they have to coordinate with, and that takes a lot of time. And if you are a VTuber and you have um, models and live 2D artists to work with, you know that they're booked out
Man,
sometimes
apparently you
years
guys
in
have been
advance,
sinking
and
tons of money too. Jesus.
to have a sudden cancellation like that happen so suddenly, right in the middle of everything happening, is it's so I can't even begin to tell you like how hard it is to pivot and to
Yeah.
and restructure how the rest.
Oh no. Not. Whew. Given how much time has this been going, I don't even know how long this has been going, right? It seems like it's been happening ever since, for almost 5 years, or 3 years. And then you have, or well, in a couple, 2 to 3 years, right? And then you have gamer subs who does a bunch of like, there's a reason why companies do a pre-order. There's, it's because they are trying to limit the exorbitant amount of money that might go into, right, doing all these things. So the fact that some of these guys are now refunding some orders because of Cinder and what has happened, it's not looking good. Right, to pivot that quick, right? All of you have taken so many damages right now in just terms of sales and just just
Rest of
business and
the
well,
next
you guys
month or
might recover.
couple of months is going to
But
go
holy hell,
in order to fill up that space.
that
Some
your
VTubers plan this shit out years
that
in advance.
those I hate to say it, but those three people, Cinder, Red, and I hate to say it too, Nano a little bit. It kind of screwed you guys. Jesus.
Even joking. So to say I was fucking devastated when my model was canceled is kind of an understatement.
The fact that you had one of your, uh, one of your, I guess, um, like co-sponsors of gamer subs tried to control one of your artists like that? Oh boy.
And I sat on that design for so long. And I was so heartbroken that I just deleted the tweet where I teased it. Like I couldn't even look at it anymore. I don't know. Maybe it's stupid, but if you're a VTuber, your model is what represents you, and you really do have to fall in love with it because it's an extension of yourself. And so um I had that model as my subathon goal, one of my top subathon goals for a while, and I showed it to everybody around me. I'm very used to very cute, dainty designs, and um, I just wanted to
Basically,
see
fucking
what it
pulled the
would
trigger
feel
too
like
quick on
to
that one, huh?
have a sexier model. And so I had that one. And ever since that happened, I thought about getting a different artist and keeping the design, but it felt like it wasn't the same. And I didn't want an artist to just draw over the design. So I just shelved it, and I hope that maybe one day Nana would be free enough to take my commission. I told her that even if it was years from now, I would love to revisit the commission. So
I I don't know. Given I don't know. Given what Nano did to you already, it's already tough. Uh, I hate to say it, but I feel like Nano is just as complicit as Cinder and fucking Red a little bit. I mean, everyone. I hate to say it, but everyone is to blame in this fucking circle too. You guys put friendship in the forefront of your business. And when that happened, well, your business is tanking a little bit now. Huh?
I don't know.
Well, I mean, it's not even that. Some of you have health issues, obviously. And then you guys are going online as content creators. Like this is this is like backwards almost. All right? I mean, I guess this is the only job you can do since you guys have, well, some of you guys have health issues. That is probably not a good idea to go back into the workforce. That's very stressful. But then you pick streaming, which is almost just as stressful because you have a bunch of people watching you. Like, I don't know.
I feel like I
don't
had so
know.
much to say, and I don't even remember any of it. I even like wrote some of it down, but I don't even know what my notes even mean. Like I don't even recognize my own writing. I don't know. I think that there's so many ways to be competitive and still not hurt.
Yeah, the funny thing is, right, you guys can all eat from sort of the same pot. You guys were all working together to an extent. I don't understand. You would, well, one person would rather step on their friends and I guess colleagues and I don't even know you can call each other colleagues at this point anymore. Acquaintances? Fucking passerbyers? Peers? I don't fucking... Would you still consider her a peer after this bullshit?
Other people in the process. And
fucking, Cinder kind of fucked a lot of shit up. Oh, well, Cinder and Red. Well, however, whatever the amount percentage, they've oof. And then you had Nano too, kind of, like I said, has a percentage in this as well. Especially the way you guys were doing it, hoping everything on Nano. That's kind of like you too, right? Uh, I don't know. It just seems like the decisions made were you limited your options, right?
I don't
You
know.
didn't have more options,
I feel like
and you banked it all on one artist.
even when she was so much smaller than me and was just starting out, I still remember showing up, calling her during a random stream and just making a little bit out of it. And like, for I think I speak for all my friends, but we wouldn't be where we are if it weren't for each other.
Yeah, that's how it works.
And I've always felt that way.
Gotta
That
keep
every
the
success
click alive.
that each of us has is everyone's success. And it's so fucking cheesy to say it out loud. It sounds like at the end of Mean Girls when they take the tiara and they break it up into little pieces and spread it around. I genuinely, I've always felt that way with my friends. And
I mean, you guys are adults
and we know
now.
how
This isn't.
and we know how ruthless this sphere of streaming
This
is. We know
is
how vile it can get.
This is real life. Okay. You guys are adults now. This isn't high school. Right? You guys have jobs. Like you're not staying young forever, correct? There's no fucking fountain of youth. All right?
And how tough it is, and how so many times when we're hurt and we see something awful and we just want to quit, we have to keep going, and we have to just ignore it. But there's only so much a person can take. And I know it's a super stupid and niche problem to have. Like, I feel like if I explained my situation to a therapist, they'd just fucking explode.
Oh, well, I mean, I don't think you want to talk to a kid in, Ethiopia or, the Congo or something. We don't want to talk about first world problems.
Like, it's just such a.
I mean, it's not even first world problems. It's more like just an everyone problem. Health issues is one of the biggest things people forget and really need to fucking pay attention to.
Privileged to be where we are with who we are, and like, I just don't know.
I mean, do I really need to pull up the statistic
like,
of how many people
the whole
die
time, I was like,
by disease because people aren't really checking their
do?
health properly sometimes, or right? It's too late, or you just expire. And then people work themselves to death sometimes too, which is not good. Yeah.
And like, why was I even considered a threat at all? I felt like she was so much more successful, and I felt like she had everything that I could ever dream of. And like, there was no need to kick the ladder down. There was no need.
God damn it, I want to say it, but it's so fucked up. I know. I shouldn't be saying shit right now, dude. This is... Maybe I should just wait till we get to Shylily before I say anything.
And assuring him that I would never stop.
Or else I'm just gonna look like more of an asshole because
it would mean
we
I
have
would
someone
only have
who's
2
crying.
editors for my
It's
channel.
just gonna be looking
and,
like I was kicking someone while they're down.
That still did not stop me from considering.
Even though if someone was after my life, I would kick them while they were down.
The success of your channel. And they could not even spare the same
life or
for
death.
Me.
Hey, if I need to survive, I'm killing that motherfucker.
this whole time, you know, this whole time, like, even in my Google Doc, there was, I didn't put any personal anecdotes in there. I just stuck to what was said in the notes, in the screenshots. I know how evil and fucked up this shit can get. And the whole time, like,
Well, let's just say it can get a little bit more.
like, you do not
I mean,
know.
you already heard what happened at TwitchCon about people getting roofied and shit. Yeah. In today's day and age now, yeah, you kind of have to be more careful.
How many times
There's also that
I
fucking.
was told to put in my Google Doc the fact that
There was also that human trafficking thing at Comic-Con, right? Yeah, you gotta be careful. Right? You will get shanghaied possibly. If you don't be careful.
had a significant other, and no matter how many
The
people
world
told me
is
to put
rough.
it in, and how stupid I would be to not put it in, I could not bring myself to put it in because I knew that what that would do to your reputation, and you could not spare that same thought for me.
I had to say it, but people have killed for less. People have killed over just a burger or just some food in a restaurant. That's life sometimes. You have people out in, right? You have people out in these conflicts who are risking their lives to survive. Right? And some of these guys have health issues too. And yet they're still risking their lives to fight. I'll just say that.
It would have been so easy for me to prove that you had seen the messages, but I couldn't do it because in the end, I still wouldn't do that to you, and so I wonder why you would do that to me. And I don't think I've ever been quiet about my health problems either to my friends. How much I struggle with mental health and my TMJ and my PMDD, and like last year when my model was canceled, like I was literally recovering from surgery, and how could I have been scheming to take your career down at that time when I was quite literally bedridden? And so I looked at it when I read your apology. I was just looking for some semblance of. I just wanted to know if you would know what to say. I just wanted to know if you had ever thought of me as a close friend, or if it was just one-sided or not.
Okay, so it seems like Bao is asked. I don't know if Cinder's going to answer these questions. I think that's what she's hoping. Or at least everyone's using Bao as a mouthpiece to get some answers. Because, right, Cinder affected Bao the most for whatever reason. Right? After Silvervale, it was Bao. And then it was like, what? So you move targets for some? What the fuck? Ay, ay, ay. Women.
And I felt like I still
Women,
didn't know by
women,
the end
women.
of reading your apology, and that really fucking sucks.
Well, then again, if maybe Red was maybe Red was playing the devil and stroking the the ego, you know. I don't know. They're a team
Now,
apparently.
I just don't know what to think or what to believe.
And then yeah, and then you had
How
Nano
easily
too,
I
who
could
was
have turned
just
this
playing along.
into a personal
I
vendetta.
just literally playing along
But
with
I kept it strictly about
And then when shit hit the fan,
the
was
people
finally
and the
like, yeah, I
clients
can't do this
that were
anymore.
affected
Right?
and how their careers were put on pause because suddenly a month-long project was put on hold, and to pivot so suddenly, especially when so many VTuber debuts are tied around a holiday or a birthday on dates that cannot be changed. Say it's a Halloween outfit, and then
That makes a lot of sense during Halloween. Yeah, because she did tease that, and then I think everyone was wondering what happened. That's probably, and then yeah, and then the yeah. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy.
how many times, like,
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, this is right for whoever's right in the docks or whoever's still right talking about right. Oh, I don't know. I don't think Cinder's ever going to say anything. Oh well, she might.
how many times,
But yeah, I mean,
like,
the company
we
is
forgave
gonna
you
be
when
taking
you
a
didn't come to her concert,
big
that you
big hit here.
that you were planning with her for over half a year. I wonder if you
Yeah,
knew how
oh man,
devastated
this is bad. Right, and this isn't even just about you guys. Man, this is about all the employees too that's working on all this. Fuck, man. Ay, ay, ay. Oh, Jesus. What a right, big old Pandora's box, I guess, that's just been opened.
she was. And how, in the middle of the year, when I was so depressed, and there were some days where I could not even bring myself to leave my bed, I still managed to fly 6 hours to New York to be there for her.
Holy shit, you even went to this.
Why? I just don't. I feel like at every single pivotal moment where you had the choice to be a good person and a good friend, you chose not to be. And no matter how many times me and our friends try to wrap our heads around it and try to make sense of it, we can't. We can't, because every single time we come to the realization that that's not what we would do if we cared.
I mean, I can pretty much write a TLDR at this point. TLDR, Cinder screwed the pooch on everything, really. Well, Cinder, Red, and fucking... I have to put Nano in there, too. Because it's like that was the main artist that was doing all this fucking work.
It's
Oh,
at some
boy.
point, like, what are you even trying to one up? If you share.
Yeah, that's the weird thing, too. Everyone could have... I don't know whose idea was it to do the whole, oh, I'm going to change my event and put it on these other creators' events and try to screw them. Oh, like, like it was like purposefully too, like almost like Red or Cinder wanted it to happen. Or both of them at this point, right? Since they were right, the ones in the DMs. Well, Red was talking in the DMs with Nano. Nano less, sorry. And this is the issue with international content creators. Or just content creators around the world. Let's just say that. I don't know where Bat lives. I don't know where all these people live. I don't care. I don't want to know. I don't want to fucking know.
I don't know.
It's already bad enough California's as it is. Don't need to look into other states to see how fucking shitholey they are. California's already a good shithole enough. Up a little bit.
I saw a tweet today that I have always thought it's one of my favorite quotes from when I was just a cover artist in high school. And to this day, it's still one of my favorite quotes. And it's, "A high tide raises all sails." When I made the friends that I made today, not all of us were hitting 2K, 3K viewers. You know, like, we all were, like, I don't know, a couple hundred. Like, we all grew alongside each other. And there would be days where we would be so happy that so many people showed up to our friends' debuts, and even then, if you're bound to be jealous, get jealous as a content creator. But what you choose to do with that jealousy is what defines your character. You can either let it make you spiteful, or you can fuel it to forge your own success. Because when you're a streamer, yeah, you can share audiences with people, but at the end of the day, you are building your own community. You shouldn't focus on trying to take what other people have, because that's not how you get it. That's what they made for themselves. And it's like trying to fit a puzzle piece into a set where the piece does not fit anywhere into it because it belongs to a completely different other set.
Did she just try to do an asthma gold right there? What the fuck? I'm sorry, I should. God damn it. I shouldn't be laughing. I'm being an asshole. I'm sorry.
I don't know. I felt like from my point of view.
Oh yeah, I forgot it. All these people love Asmongold, apparently.
They were so much more further ahead than me than I could even imagine. And I kicked down a ladder that I feel like I initially gave you. None of us would be where we are without each other.
Hey, I mean, look, humans, you won't know what's in the mind of a human until they actually do the action to you. Right? Just like Sinder. She played her game, went full PR mode when shit hit the fan. And then we don't. Well, I guess we're just playing the waiting game now to see if she says anything next. We don't know if that apology has any weight to it. Why do I say we? You guys. You ladies who are in
I
this
don't know.
mess.
This shit fucking sucks. And
Well, you ladies and one dude, apparently. This is getting weird.
it's at some point, it felt like
This
why
is
are
sounding
these
like a fucking
delusional
cut session.
stakes at hand? You know what I mean? Like,
Well, then again,
it's
I mean,
it's
with
not
all the
like
fans
we're
and
in high
everything.
school and we're competing for prom queen or anything. You know, like it's people's livelihoods, it's people's businesses, it's people's brands. That affects them. Like, and I thought we established that by meeting each other in person. That behind this avatar is a human being with feelings and thoughts and dreams. And it sounds really fucking corny when I say it, but it's true.
I mean, naivety, women. I don't know. I'm sorry. God. I'm trying not to be fucking an asshole, but reality fucking sucks. Life sucks sometimes, and
I don't know.
you
I just
just
wanted to
gotta
have
make do.
a cathartic talk. And
Are you gonna turn to
was-
Jesus? Oh God, please don't. I mean, you can if you want. Fuck. Apparently, a lot of people find a lot of value
not
in
have had this
Jesus.
go on for so long and not know about it.
Is everybody gonna have a return to Jesus moment? Sorry. I mean, you guys can be like some of the OnlyFans models at this point and go return to Jesus.
I don't know.
God damn it, I'm so sorry. I shouldn't be doing this. Oh fuck. As you can see, dark humor is my horrible fucking thing.
I don't know.
Oh gee. Look. Honestly, all of these people are probably somewhat going to be okay. In terms of fan-wise, there's probably going to be a civil war. I don't know how long that's going to... Because I have a feeling you're going to have a lot of people who are pissed off fans, literally. Yeah, I mean, you can already see it on Twitter, I think, too. Oh, Jesus.
There's nothing.
And you know what happens to stereotypical fucking... Right? Whether they're fucking underaged or overaged men for these women.
Worse than putting
I don't know.
out.
They like the experience is all I can say.
There's nothing worse than putting out and sharing one of the worst moments of your life for the internet to pick apart. And I would not wish that on anyone. But I feel like I was tasked with an impossible choice. And I hated that I had to be in a position where it had to be me to say something or no one else would. And it's not about whether or not I'm right or wrong, but it's the fact that I didn't even want to be in this position to begin with. And I know that for so many people to be affected, that it was the right decision to do. But it really fucking sucks that I had to do it in the first place. And I feel like I've been given that impossible task so many times already in my career. If I don't say something, then no one else will. And
oh no, don't... Did they really use Bao to, like, be the figurehead? I mean, I guess... I don't know if this was a good idea to give... I mean, I guess given her situation, if she wanted to do it, I mean, that's up to her.
if I had a choice
I
not do it, then I would.
I don't know. I don't know who's
that would be
making
the wrong
choices
choice.
on fucking. I don't
And I
fucking
feel
know. I don't know these people. I'm just an
and I wish people
observer who
knew
says some fucked up
how much this
things
shit
sometimes,
fucking
and
sucks so fucking
yeah, I'm
bad.
probably going to hell. Yep. Sounds about right.
I just wish my apology had any semblance of evidence that you even knew me as a person and not just someone that you had to surpass. And when I read it, it felt like you did it. I don't know. I just I don't even remember like my last week. So I just want to go back. I just want to go back to streaming. And the faster I get back to some semblance of normalcy, the better. I'm just going to rot in bed and be miserable. And
the I when people are in this mindset, you can't be. There's a saying in sports: you think negatively all the time, that thing will happen, right? Especially in sports, right? You degrade yourself so low that much, and your performance will tank. It's a scientific thing that happens. Do not do this.
okay, I'm gonna wrap it up. Wrap it up. Spam the emote. Wrap it up. I don't know. I guess thanks for letting me vent. And
I mean, look, there's a time and a place for, right, self-deprecating jokes, right? But when when you're in this mentality, you don't want to do it. It's not good.
no, I'm just associating now. Everything hurts, and all my friends are hurting, and it really sucks. And we've been hurting nonstop. And please give everyone lots and lots of love. And I hope that we all find some sense of normalcy again soon. Don't know when it'll come, but I hope it's soon. Be good to each other. Don't don't be someone that your younger self would hate to grow up to be. I don't think I will address it anymore past this stream. But thanks for listening and letting me be honest and raw with my thoughts and feelings. I hate holding shit in. It's the worst feeling ever. Okay. I'm going to awkwardly end the stream now. And I'm going to take an Advil. That is my alarm to take my Advil. Okay, goodbye, guys. That sounded like I'm never fucking coming back. See you later. And
Oh no. Oh no, she went to go
I think
get
we all should
milk,
go take an
guys.
Advil.
Oh no. She went to go get
And
the
also book a couple
cigarettes.
of appointments
Actually,
to see a therapist. I
don't
personally
get
have
the
sessions
cigarettes.
this week. So I guess I will see some of you guys there.
Well, I mean, it's not.
See you later.
For you, it's not healthy. It's extra not healthy. Don't get the cigarettes. Don't go get the. All right. Well, I think she's gonna be okay. She vented all of her feelings. Right. Hopefully got it out of her system. Right. I think everyone needs to basically get it out of the system fucking now. Cause holy shit. Holy shit. Oh man, this is putting people's fucking livelihoods and basically jobs at risk. Already with the fucking what's going on around the world, with all the job cuts and shit. Oh, okay. Well, there you have it. That was from Bao. As you can see, she is affected the most out of everyone, right? Comparably to everyone, because Sinder was targeting her literally. Jesus. All right, now let's hear from the main person of, I guess, trying to put things together. Well, I mean, they were all friends, so I mean, I don't know how much dealings they had together, but it seems like this was a pretty big knit group of friends. I mean, to what it seems. So we'll see.
There's two things I genuinely wish to address, not because, a lot
Especially
of
with
people are making it a big
business
deal, but
deals
some
and gamer
people have
subs.
brought it up in replies and stuff, and I'm like, you know what? Let me just explain. When everything went down, God, the Bao's cries
shit.
are
Shut up.
forever ringing in my head. That was so tough. I'm having a hard time being upset with anyone who still trusts and forgives her because
I mean, I think on the first day I already made my decision. I'm pretty Cinder kind of right on the first day. I'm pretty sure I said Cinder fucking screwed the pooch. Well, I didn't say it like that, but yeah, it was on Cinder, right, or Cinder and Red, because they were targeting right Bao and they were targeting the people that were fucking redacted.
I say this in all honesty. The reason it worked for so long is because her words are as sweet as butter, and chances are yours probably simply just as easily manipulated as everyone else. If you read all of these things and you see nothing wrong with it, give it a few years. The only night that was difficult.
Yeah, you do have to read in between the lines sometimes in people's documents. Even I did with Nanos. Even I wasn't 100% with Nano. I disliked what Nano did. Nano is just as complicit as, right, Cinder and Red. Because she played along with it to a certain point. And then when shit hit the fan, she was just like, I can't. Right? She was just like, I can't do this anymore. So it's like... And then she started gathering receipts and probably, right, however they showed it to Shylily or something, and then Bao, right, because they were sitting on the information for a while, for like a week. So it's like, oh. Oh,
Okay.
sorry.
I usually don't go live
God
at this
damn it.
time.
Stop it. Let me. My head hurts. Or I have a headache. Okay, we'll be fine. I think it's because just exhausted. Exhausted. Didn't get much sleep, and then had to fucking wake up real early in the morning, and then yeah, I'm here. We are now here. Oh, I got like 4 hours of sleep, man. I'm fucking exhausted. Uh. Okay. Anyway, sorry.
Difficult was the first night after dropping the first dock. It was 10 a.m. I had to go to bed, and just being scared of what the heck a literal manipulator could possibly come up with overnight, and what a shit show you could possibly wake up to.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, even before she dropped the the apology, I mean, it was already, there was, for the first, like, the first sentence and then the first paragraph was all like, eesh.
It's literally just hearsay, the entire apology. And worst of all, throughout this whole hearsay, it's full of bullshit. If yesterday was the first time you saw me crash out, which I'm pretty sure that is for every single person.
I mean, I hate to say it, but I mean, I don't want to fuck. God damn it. I mean, all of this is just hearsay, right? But I mean, at the end of the day, this is right. This is their close knit friend group, right? That and then business deals that were going on. So, given how the apology was, we can say that there's some. It's probably correct at what happened.
Person ever in this community. I'm sorry, reading this made me more vulnerable to demonic possession. I highly suggest you check it out yourself. Everything that is
Demonic possession? Oh, don't worry.
Is through receipts.
I had a
Needlessly
field
to
day
say,
2 days ago.
more stuff has happened.
Well, 2 days
but
in a row.
most
It was
of
bad.
these things don't have receipts.
I said some horrendous
or
shit.
the receipts have personal,
I kind of said some
private
horrendous shit now.
stuff attached to
Earlier.
it that you just can't share. Some of the stuff we might talk about today
I allow
is hearsay
real
because
life
that's
to leak
just
too
my
much.
own
I'm
experience that happened in person. It's my word against whoever else wants to challenge it, and that's okay. The next couple days will just be people expressing the disappointment. It is typical narcissistic manipulation fashion. Like,
why are you
this
doing
whole
this to Cinder?
like I said,
She
if you
did
don't see it
nothing
that
wrong.
way, I don't blame you. Chances are you're too young and naive. You're just as gullible and easy to manipulate. If you don't see it, I fully get it. I don't support it. I hope you'll eventually see it. It's typical. I take accountability for nothing. I shove the blame over to my man. I knew nothing. Everything was behind my back. I'm sorry you feel this way. Like,
I mean, she did try to say.
on. It's.
I mean, yeah. Look, the doc did try to say that she was. She did try to say it was my man that tried to do it, literally. And then she's just like, "Oh, I'm dropping my manager." I was like, "What?" Okay. Oh man.
It's just business fashion. When a company has an employee
just
fuck
business.
up, guess what? The company has to take actions. The company has to pay damages and make amends for the employee. It's just business. You burn your Cinder merch. You do what you wanna do. If that's how you cope with this, that's also okay. You don't have to atone for someone's sins and feel bad.
No, I honestly, I view that as an attack on the business. The fact that you had one of these talents try to do that shit to the business, where there's tons of employees working at it, right? That's real fucked. You know how real fucked up that is? That's pretty fucked. That's like trying to destroy a fucking business from the inside out. You know how fucking toxic that is? You know who does that shit? Big ass companies.
About the good times you've had, whether they were fake or not doesn't matter. You had a good time. Again, if you cope by burning your merch, I ain't judging. You cope the way you wanna cope. I cope through memes and making fun of things. That also isn't fucking perfect. But if you have it in you and you
What if
can cope with it,
VShojo was trying
try
to
and
do some
donate everything
espionage
you've
shit?
got.
God
Any
damn it, I'm
shirt,
sorry.
sweater,
No, I'm sorry.
figurine, plush, whatever the fuck it is, just donate
You
it.
never know,
I'm
man.
strongly anti-drama.
You
I
got
don't care for it.
some,
I'm
you got
usually
some
not well
shady
informed.
people
I'm not very
sometimes. Maybe they're trying to do
chronically
some
online
espionage shit.
either. I often wake up, go stream, go game, go bed.
They're
The thing
literally
with the no
doing
drama rule is,
campaigns in their
every time you
Discord,
have rules
doing
like
weird.
this,
Right?
there's a line that cannot be crossed.
Maybe
Because
talking
once that
behind
line is
people's
crossed,
backs.
it's fair game. It's all fair game. And based on people's reaction, I don't think anyone blames me for getting involved and speaking up and strongly speaking about it. Once a certain line is crossed, it's fair fucking game. I don't give a shit what kind of rules or morals I've got. It's fair fucking game. Man, I do wish, fuck, I'm living at the goddamn ass crack of the world compared to all my friends. I really wish I could just have a short little flight over and be like, man,
Yeah, I mean, you guys
I'm
are
sorry,
the most
Booba.
privileged
Everyone
people
is so
on the
sad.
planet.
I don't want to make it sound like
Yeah,
only
you guys
Bao
are
is
streaming
sad,
to
but
tons of
Bao
people.
got stabbed real bad.
On
Let me
Twitch?
just address two things because
On other
I know
platforms,
most people are caught
I mean,
up.
just look
Then
at
I'll
your
get to it
probably
TLDR.
guys' YouTube
Iros
channel.
hasn't
Look at
been
that.
getting any traction whatsoever, but I've seen some, let's call them valid calls where people go, if Lily knew all this, why didn't she speak up sooner? I'm not a fucking bitch. Everyone who's had a long-lasting, healthy friendship knows that sometimes you lash out. I'm not gonna fucking cancel my fucking
What are you
friends
talking about? Women are nuts. You're
just because they
Fucking
called me a bitch, or in the heat of the moment and in great panic they
They
threw me
are
under the
the
bus
death
once.
of every guy.
Sometimes
I'm sorry.
when you're back in the
They
corner,
will ruin you if
scraping
you're
the
not
bottom
careful.
of the barrel, you cope by lashing out.
These women will
deflect.
get you into fights.
I'm not saying it's good,
Not
but it happens. I'm not gonna throw a fucking Google Docie out there just because I've been mildly done wrong once. You know? The actual starting point, the dominoes fell when one thing leaked.
Yeah,
What?
I feel like doing the whole Google Docs thing. I don't know why you guys keep doing it in the fucking the court of public opinion. Like, what? You guys have a company. You should have done this under the guise of the company because your company's being damaged too. Like, not just the people, not just some of your, I guess, people you sponsor that are working with you, but I don't know, man. This is right. It's rough.
One singular thing, like 5 or so days ago. It was about me being slandered, throwing all kinds of accusations around to Nano,
I'm a little
making
I'll
me
have,
seem
allergies and shit.
problematic. They were saying I dodged collabs with them. Collabs that had like 7 fucking other people in there. Collabs I was thrown into in a big ass group chat and simply said, sorry, can't do. Because I have something that day. One of them was a dentist thing. The day after the dentist, I just simply didn't fucking want to. And the other one, yeah, I dodged. Yeah, I did. Because at that one, I already knew. The one person that is the reason for me dodging is the one concerned as to why I'm dodging. What about the 6 other people who were just looking at me dodging and going, oh, okay, she's busy. It's kind of weird that the only person that has a reason to be weary was actually weary. It's called projection. Because she fucking knew. Anyways, I was accused of not acknowledging her when she rates. Oh, sorry. You know when Buff rated me earlier? I'm sorry for not calling Buff's full government fucking name. Buff Pop of Twitch.tv, thank you so much for your rate and bringing...
Oh no, she's. Hey, I mean look, as you can see, the fucking Cinder already burnt the bridge. now Shylily's just fucking leaning into it.
Your community from Buff Pop from Twitch.tv over here. Now I get to say it. When she raided, she is on the fucking stage. I am pausing my sponsor to talk to her. I'm having a normal ass reaction to a raid, like I have with everyone. Gotta get the full government name out there because apparently else people don't feel graced. Like, damn, I'm sorry. Oh yeah, them saying.
But it's just business, right? Where's that one fucking chat room?
I've been weird ever since VCard, which also isn't true. We've literally done a collab ever since. We've talked ever since. I contacted her for a technical issue that you guys said she also had ever since. Just a bunch of stuff that makes me sound weird and competitive when, again, reflecting. That one screenshot started it all. And I was like, that's fucked up. And I gave Nano the receipts of it's not true. Somehow, before Nano worked on my 3.0 model, that wasn't a problem. Everyone who is in contact with me, anyone who is close, even my viewers, everyone knows I suck at Discord. And she knows that too, because it happened last year as well. It's why we have a group chat with her and Buska and me. So if she wants to plan something, she knows where to go. And she has used it in the past, recently. So anyways, yes, I am guilty of dodging a collab, because I simply didn't fucking feel like it. And yes, I am guilty of ghosting 2 messages where she asked for a collab, which, by the way, she also only does when there is something business related. AFK drop, VCard drop, any event, any debut, any announcement.
Yeah, I mean, I hate to say it, but some of these, right, VTubers, content creators are business driven. And yeah, I guess Shylily, right, as she already knew right from the start, it seems.
Announcement, any merch, then I'm important. Long story short, that was the one message that got everything rolling because I explained how that's weird, that's cringe and manipulative. If she has a problem, why not come to me? And boy, that's where it started. That's where poor Nano realized that there is more such incidents. She has critical thinking, and she's like, if this is weird, are the others also weird?
Oh. She realized it too late, is what happened.
Once where she literally, on the screenshots, says she feels bad for doing all these things she's being asked to do. And obviously, me being a friend, I talked to Nano and I was like, Nano, I'm gonna be honest, some of the stuff you have here is heartbreaking. I'm thankful for you showing this to me, but I highly encourage you to share this with the people.
There it is. So yes, Nanolus did send the docs and information to Shylily. And then that's when Shylily told her to show it to Bao and the people who were involved, like Silvervale.
And Nano, the fucking giga chat she is, agreed a few days later because Bao had surgery. So it took a while. We made a group chat. Can you imagine? That giga chat fucking whale comes out of surgery and has to deal with this. That group chat we used to expose everything. Not just, from Nano's messages and having to deal with her.
Okay, so that's why they're not putting so much pressure on Nan. I don't know, man. I would still be a little upset with Nanoless.
But we also
because you literally fucked over other content creators.
came to realize that everything that happened to us individually those weren't isolated incidences. It was a year-long pattern. Everything connected. It was a pattern that consisted over years. And respect to my friends, we all decided after all of the receipts and obviously being very emotionally unstable to sleep over it for a night. Give it one night. Let's sleep over it. The next day, once everyone was awake and had time to deal with their emotions, we all still knew this has to happen. This isn't just to expose what she's done to us. This is to expose the fact that she is doing these things. Complete speculation. But if that's the stuff that happens in this circle, what else could happen. Again, speculation, but we were like, we would feel terrible knowing that she conducts business throughout the next couple years, hurting more people like this. Turns out it was just a bit bigger than our group, and we all knew she was gonna throw her manager under the bus. When you look at the screenshots and you know her and you see the manipulation, the first fucking thing you know is she'll throw her manager under the bus. Everything went live, and you know what she's done? The first thing they both did, they messaged Nano, going, Nano, please. You know what that absolute fucking Giga chat did? Blocked. We knew this was happening. Whatever.
Oh, so... Wow. So Nanolis got a message after the whole shit happened. And... and then told... oh, shit. Yeah, see, this is what happens when, right, stuff happens in the background, right?
We've said our piece. There's no reason to continue
Yeah, I mean,
to
obviously...
dogpile onto it.
The thing is, why would you need to... I mean, I understand getting the court of public opinion involved and everything. But was that really necessary? Right, you could have done it... I mean, I guess if you want to do... I mean, at this... I would still say you kind of need a lawyer, but I don't know if that's a... You're right, I don't know if that's a possible thing. Because given what Sinder has done to the company, like how much damages and shit... Eesh.
But then, the next evening,
I don't know.
quote-unquote apology dropped.
Yeah, I don't know.
But it
this is
wasn't
up.
even an
This is up
apology.
to
It
them.
was,
Right.
I'm sorry you feel this way. I'm sorry that happened to you. I'm sorry you got caught in this. I'm sorry I was manipulated into hurting you. Fuck of an apology, bro. And one thing that struck me specifically is when she dedicated a section to me and someone else. I am going to be super petty. Not even a section for myself. For someone that is so upset for me not naming her full fucking...
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that was weird. Yeah, she was all like, to Cotton and... to Cotton and Lily. I was like, what? It was like, to Cottontail and Lily. I was like, oh, Jesus. That's pretty bad.
fucking government Twitch.tv name. For someone to just put me in a document as Lily when previously referring to me as the other gamer subs owner. I don't even get a section for myself with my name properly fucking written. Come on, bro. Don't be such a hypocrite. You don't get to be upset at that shit and then put me there, throw me in there and be like, I'm so sorry, I had no knowledge of this. And that's when I got mad, because no knowledge my ass. A lot of what we know is hearsay. Because the girls spent time together. Vacation, travel, blah, blah, blah. A lot of the stuff that we posted about is only stuff we have hard-coded receipts for. But there is also more receipts. Verifiable receipts that weren't added to the doc, because either there are smaller things that just only really become a problem when added up, or they were a little too private to be shared. For her to claim she has no knowledge when I know for a fact she does.
Yeah, I'm even surprised Bao started
proof
sharing some of her
hearsay.
health
It
issues.
reminded me of that one
Just say you had a health
of that
issue
one fact,
reasons,
the one
and that's
receipt
it.
we do have
To
though, where
go
she herself
more any
personally
right to
throws me
go
under the
any
bus.
deeper
And I
than
made
that.
sure to quote
I mean,
her
right,
own
that's
words,
up to your
because again,
right,
that
own
screenshot isn't
discretion.
public. She'll know what we're talking about. And the fact that she only took accountability for stuff that's been published and not the stuff that was kept hidden says enough for me. To have her use me as part of an excuse as to why she had to let her friend down, that very same friend that spent months of prep, hard work and effort and received a million empty promises, just because a couple days before that she wanted to reschedule a V-Card collab to, you know, make a nice big boom as a collab and sell a bunch of boxes to make some bag. Imagine. For a fucking collab. Could have had the collab any other day too. Could have been a day or two earlier. Could have been a day or two later. She rescheduled that collab to be on that date. She put it there on that date. People saying, why didn't you handle this private? We did once. And she's only deflecting and pretending to be apologetic when put on the spot. No proper apology from her before the crash out. None. She's only sorry when she gets caught, because she knows fucking with that friend that she fucked with will mean the end of her career. Because if you're not good standing with that person, you're not good standing with like probably 80% of the indies that matter to her. She wasn't sorry because she fucked over her friend's opportunity on a day that she said she'll be there. She was sorry she was caught in true narcissistic, selfish, egoistic fashion. Like, you ever do a collab again? What, with her? Fuck no, of course not. With others, of course. With my friends, of course. Obviously. Oh, let me just platform that very same person that tried to deplatform me and all of my friends that helped her get there to begin with. Let me just continue to platform that one person that tried to backstab us when begging to be in our positions. Throwing me and gamer subs under the bus to save her ass? Fuck no. Oh, the pressure I feel. What pressure? The pressure you begged for? The pressure you told them you wanted to have? The responsibility you asked for? Where you wanted to be alongside me? Fuck no. You want a good apology for when you fuck up? You ever need an apology for when you actually fuck up? For when you are the bad bitch? Just say,
I still
I'm
can't
fucking
take some of
sorry I
these
acted
people
this way.
seriously.
My
Wait,
greed
look, you should.
has caused a lot of
Obviously,
damage.
Shylily's just trying to
Greed
defend her.
that got to
I was
me
just trying to defend her.
from
But holy
growing
shit,
too
some of you
fast
people.
and being too
Fucking
filthy
hell.
rich by
You got
riding
the
on my
most
friends'
privileged
backs.
fucking job out there.
Instead of seeing how grateful I was
Say
supposed
that
to be
again,
for
by
it,
the way.
I saw nothing. I
If
saw
I
him as
haven't
nothing
said
but
it
an asset
enough over the fucking
I've been
past
truly
two fucking
blinded.
streams.
by how absolutely malicious, vile, and toxic I've treated them behind the scenes. Pretending to be a friend while separating business and sabotaging them. I can never repair the damage I've caused. And I see now clearly what it truly means to lose everything that you were supposed to be grateful for. I'll take some time away and hope to better myself. I'll never be able to repair what I've broken. But I can try and come forward and be a better person in hopes to have learned from this absolutely awful thing that I've done to my most closest and most supportive, loving friends that are the sole reason I have this platform to begin with. Boom. Just owe up to it. Take some accountability. Just be like, yeah, I've been a dick. Yeah, I've been a fucking ass. Yeah, I've been blinded. So blinded by my success and money and greed for even more. The greed was unbearable. Yes, I'm terrible. Of course I wouldn't fucking believe her. What the fuck? Manipulator. But it's the only way to set things right and to maybe not be a fucking laughingstock for like the next half a year. Subscribe for business!
Well, there you go. You heard it from the GamerTups person. Oh, even knew me. Why was she in this? Oh, because was she in one of the projects too? Or was, I don't know. Too much women. Oh god. All right, there you have it. Got it from one of the main, I guess, co-owners of GamerSubs.
For tuning in. So I've had a lot of people asking me to cover and give my thoughts on the situation with this VTuber Sinder. You see, recently information has come out about Sinder.
Do you really want
she's
to do
been
that?
basically working behind the scenes with her manager Red or Redacted to try and sabotage the careers of various other VTubers in various ways. Now, as you guys probably know, I've recently been slammed covering all this English voice actor stuff in the industry, and so I've had a lot to catch up on regarding this Sinder situation that's been occurring over the last few days.
You probably read it all
I've been
and
catching up quite a
made
bit, and I think I got a pretty good idea of what's been happening.
basically.
So in this video, I will try and explain and give a summary, also sharing my opinion. We'll also take a look at a few clips and Cinder's apology and how it's being received. Spoiler alert, not well at all. And I believe believe this all starts with a statement
That
issued by the
about
artist
sums it up.
Nanolis, who provided a lot of evidence, including screenshots
I can
in a
sum
Google
up
Doc where
the
Cinder, along with her manager,
Fuck.
Redacted or Red,
I could sum up the
I
Cinder
believe people are
drama
also
in,
saying is
in
Cinder's
literally
boyfriend,
2 words.
were essentially
Just
trying to get
business.
Nanolis
Well,
to
I mean, that's 3 words
impede
actually,
the
because
business of other
business is
VTubers like
2 words.
Silvervale and Bao. Basically, Cinder and Red trying to sabotage the careers of these other VTubers out of
Just
spite for them, out of
business.
jealousy and stuff like that. For example, some of the things that Cinder and Red were doing to Silvervale include sabotaging Silvervale's
Correct, yeah.
commissions, trying to pressure Nanolis to stop working on Silvervale's live 2D birthday model, spreading malicious rumors and lies about Silvervale to Nanolis to try and justify this sort of sabotage. And then
Correct.
a really weird situation at TwitchCon 2023 where Cinder took an unconsented photo with Silvervale during a meet and greet
Yeah.
and posted it online. And from what I've read throughout all this stuff, it seems like Cinder was trying to
Yeah, and I guess, yeah, Cinder was trying to use it as some kind of way to get close to, like, Mythic or Silvervale or something.
use this picture as some sort of attempt at getting clout by posting it online. Further corroborating this really weird behavior by Cinder towards Silvervale is also statements that came out recently from Aru, in which Aru basically claims that Cinder was trying to befriend Aru with the sole purpose of trying to use Aru to get to Silvervale. Aru providing multiple examples where Cinder was DMing her, trying to get her to create some sort of collab with Cinder and Silvervale. And it just comes off like Cinder was really just trying to use these people for her own potential gain to try and
it's
further
just
her
business,
own VTuber
right?
career. And when Silvervale wasn't really showing any interest in collabing with Cinder, it seemed like that's part of what really set Cinder off. And she then kept trying to sabotage Silvervale's career behind the scenes. Also, essentially cutting off her communications with Aru, which once again is part of why Aru felt like Cinder was just trying to use her to get to Silvervale. But Cinder and Red, they weren't done there, as Cinder and Red were also trying to sabotage Bao's career by similarly also trying to get Nanolis to cancel commissions for Bao, saying really weird things like, "Bao's been getting on our nerves for a while." This quote that's really ironic, "has a way of guilt-tripping others to get her way," they said about Bao, and providing no evidence.
Yeah, right. Yeah, this is the one where they basically tried to, the trash talk Bao.
Doing that, of course. As we know, it turns out Cinder and Red were actually the ones doing that stuff to other people, amongst other terrible things. Then there's the VTuber Spite, who Cinder was also extraordinarily petty to. You see, it looks like Cinder and Red, they're both very upset at Spite for having the audacity to also have, like, flame-themed ears and, like, fire themes for her VTuber. Extremely petty grade school level stuff here. And then there was a bunch of really weird actions with Cinder seemingly trying to overshadow Spite. Like, when Spite would announce a new live 2D model and, like, new merch, then coincidentally,
I don't
Cinder would
know.
also
She was like on a fucking. She was like on a power trip or. Dude, she was just targeting random people for like whatever I don't even know. Maybe she tried to converse with them or something. I don't know.
Same day or shortly
real
after.
fucking Karen behavior.
Somehow Cinder was monitoring her work and, as mentioned, trying to do what she could to like overshadow
yeah, you can
Spite,
can basically sum it up to about a Karen
Cinder,
behavior.
Receiving onto hate despite not even having any direct interaction with Cinder. So that was something really similar to Silvervale there too. Like
NPC-ish
behavior.
behavior.
Never really
like,
interacted with Cinder, and as mentioned just now, same thing with Spite. Yet Cinder really tried to go after these people, really tried to do what she could to either like use them for her own gain. And then in the case of Silvervale, when that wouldn't work out so well, trying to just like sabotage Silvervale's career. And then of course all this petty behavior to Spite, because how dare she also have like a somewhat similar design kind of thing going on. Like, it's seriously some of the most pathetic stuff. I feel like I lose IQ just like talking about this.
Yeah,
just knowing that people act like
on
this,
the first day
I
took mental damage. I was already fucked up.
This petty,
it was bad the first day. Holy shit, it was real. Like, just reading the whole Nanolis doc was real fucking bad. Oh man, that was real bad. It was one of the most fucked up things. It's like one of the most fucked up things you can do to like each other, especially in like a friendship business type of relationship. Like, holy fuck, man, this is fucking. Oh man.
By the way, Cinder,
you're literally fucking with people's jobs.
So it sounds like Cinder was mad at Shylily because Shylily wasn't contacting her as frequently as they were before. This led to Red trying to pressure Nanolis into revealing personal information about Shylily, which falls in line with the theme that we've been talking about throughout this video already, with Red and Sinder trying to like monitor other VTubers and what they're doing. And just to be clear about the context here, it does sound like Shylily was a friend of Sinder. So this wasn't like the situation with Sinder and Silvervale and Sinder and Spite where there really wasn't like any relation.
Yeah, like Hirohei said, I mean, from what I've gathered through even the first day, it was just they were all friends, right? They were all friends in this business deal that they tried to do, and one of them decided to do some weird shit.
Relationship there at all, and it just goes to show that no one was
Cinder
safe
and Red tried
Cinder
to do
and
some
Red,
weird shit,
whether you were an acquaintance
and succeeded in doing some of that weird shit.
No interaction at all with Cinder. She might feel some sort of petty way towards you and try to do malicious things to you behind the scenes. Obviously, I've only been showing very small bits and pieces of all this stuff. There's like so much pages and pages and
there's a lot of pages.
If you want to read all that on your own, the information is out there.
It was like what altogether the first doc was like what 33 pages, and then you had what Bao's doc was like 14 pages, and then you had Silvervale's doc, which was 23 pages at first, but then it got cut short to what 14 or 13 pages because I think she redid it or something. And then, there was this person named Rain that had a doc. Their doc was like, what? Like less than, like 4 pages. And then there was fucking... we probably read almost 100 pages. Yeah, then there was Cinder's, which was 7. And then there was what? No, we read like 50 pages. Like, like some 50-some pages. God, that's... Oh, boy. I'm sorry.
But let me show you like this. For example, I can't believe how weird this guy is, man. This Red guy. Real piece of work. Messages Nanolis and says this about Shylily. Feels like we're gonna have
50
to
pages of
women
just hashing it out. It's
bro,
like,
it's so
oh,
insecure.
No.
Meanwhile, Shylily thinks like, oh yeah,
women,
Cinder's a friend of mine. Like, we get along, we're friends. Meanwhile, behind the scenes, Cinder
why
and
can't
her
you just
are
be
acting
like guys and
just
get it
treating her as
settled
competition
quick?
And trying to dissuade people from working with her.
Fuck.
I want to quickly, specifically talk about
Painful.
this one too, where Red's like, well, I think the main things we're looking for are for you, to Nanolis, to not take on any brand new model clients and to not make any new models.
But what can you do, women?
You'd still be able to work on
This
models
is their way of doing
your
it.
other existing babies, and your artwork comms wouldn't be affected. One of our concerns is that the more nano babies
get fucking
means
so much
nano models don't have the same value
people see
anymore.
this shit.
Bro, straight up loser behavior. You're really that insecure? Oh my gosh! If a lot of people have the same model creator,
I'm
model
just throwing
mama,
all the fucking
like, we're worried about the
stereotypes.
value of our model. Like, bro, just focus on being an entertaining VTuber, or I guess this isn't Cinder. This is Cinder's manager, but like that's all Cinder would have to do. Just be entertaining, be genuine, be a good person. And just so we're clear, based off other stuff out there too,
I mean,
absolutely does
look, before all this shit happened, I'm pretty sure shit was already right. She was already doing that, even with all the backlash and shit that she was getting, where a lot of these streamers who are literally VTubers probably get a lot of people being like, "Oh, you look like this person. Oh, you look like this person. Oh, you look like that person." Literally being compared to a bunch of different other VTubers who have the same theme, whether it's you're a cat girl or a fox girl or some kind of animal species girl or some kind of fucking, I don't know, some Greek mythos, I don't know, fucking some Cthulhu being, I don't fucking know. Use your imagination.
Unlike Cinder is well aware, has been well aware that Redacted's been doing this sort
And
of
then,
thing behind the scenes to try and sabotage.
okay, you pick you pick your character's name, and then you put on a bunch of fucking aesthetics and clothes, or fucking paraphernalia. Your goddamn clown noses and hairstyles and clothing. It's like, Jesus, fuck, man, women. God damn.
The careers of other VTubers and ones that it seems like
Holy
Sinder
shit.
has been specifically saying to Red she's like viewing as competition and whatever. Anyways, back to this. Red then says, and the second is that there's a few people we would just rather not be able to have a model from you. Maybe not any new babies at all. The reason why I brought this up at all is
God,
that
this
there's
shit
been
is
a
so
lot of
cringe.
bias with another one of our partners with
Dude,
certain
the
creators, and we'd rather these creators not
some of
have
the
what
shit
makes
that
Cinder
VTubers
unique,
say,
which is your artwork. I love how this is like actually an indirect insult to Cinder. So the only thing that makes her unique is the artwork. So she's not unique at all in her personality, like as her own
they're okay
person.
people. It's just, oh god.
Great look right there, bro. Really shows how insecure these people are.
I think
Now
I
I'd like
say
to play a brief
fucking
portion of
fucked up
Bao
and cringe
addressing
shit
the
sometimes,
situation,
but
and I
holy
think she's
fuck.
spot on with what she says here.
What were these?
Oh no, not this
emotional
again.
stakes
Don't
at
shit.
hand? You know what I,
I just
mean?
no,
Like,
I just went over it.
it's not like we're in high school and we're competing for prom queen or anything, you know? Like, it's people's livelihoods, it's people's businesses, it's people's brands. That affects them.
Hopefully none of these people saw my stream.
Like,
Oh god.
and I thought we established that by
Jesus.
meeting each other in person, that behind this avatar is a human being.
I mean, then
with
again, I was doing
feelings
like
and
over 2
thoughts
hours.
and
Jesus,
dreams
Jesus fuck.
and-
Or over 2 hours.
It
God.
sounds
The first doc
it
was,
sounds
or
really
the first
fucking
segment was like,
corny when I
eesh.
say it,
Second
but
segment
it's
was
true.
a little bit
On
better
April
because it
26th,
was
Cinder posted
right
this
people
statement that
fighting
reads,
back.
effective immediately.
that's it.
Redacted will no
Right, and
longer
then
be
now
managing
was
or
like,
overseeing my VTuber
is
activities.
it the
He
end
no
now?
longer represents me as
Finally,
a creator,
please.
my brand or my intentions. I'm sorry, everyone. I will make a larger response when I'm able. This post getting a
Well, I
community
mean,
note that reads,
they said
Cinder
their
revealed
piece, yes,
themselves,
or
as well
well,
as Vamps Peaches
but,
VT that Redacted/Red
sorry, my
was
nose.
Cinder's partner. Moreover, per Bao's, Nana's, and Silver's
Shylily,
account, Redacted acted with Cinder's knowledge and consent,
Bao.
both of which directly engaged in libel towards
Oh, and then I
other
guess
creators.
should we
Following
want?
that
I
up,
guess we
Cinder
could
made
watch
this Google Doc
Noomies.
post titled "My Apology."
I don't think
Now,
it really
similarly to what
matters
we've been
because
doing throughout this
it,
video, I'm not going to read the entire thing
because it
out
had
loud,
something to do
but I
with
will summarize it. So
her
Cinder does
project,
apologize
I
to a
think,
number
and
of the
just
people that
her.
were negatively impacted by the actions of her and Red. However,
It's
she
basically
seems to try and
a.
deflect a lot of the blame onto Red.
It's her own
is one
statement,
of the main
opinion.
critiques that she's currently getting.
Take
that
it however you will.
deflecting, or
It's
as some
just
people
another.
say, she's gaslighting. Other issues people take with the apology are, for example, where she talks about her unhealthy work-life balance,
evidentiary
and the
evidence,
section where
right.
Cinder says that
And
she's always had a
right.
low social battery. But this has
If you
led to
wanna
many people
use it.
criticizing her as trying to use mental health as some sort of excuse here, which obviously would not be a good excuse at all. As at least in my opinion, that certainly doesn't excuse the actions of like trying to manipulate things and people behind the scenes, trying to sabotage people,
Yeah,
backstabbing people.
Yeah, the whole trying to use mental. That's not. You can't do that. That's not a crutch. I'm sorry. You think I. When I was in high school, I had health issues. Well, not really health issues. I was already taking fucking annoying ass pills. I was like, man, life sucks, huh? Fucking genetics sucks. Biology sucks. Life sucks, yeah?
People lying about people, all this
I
stuff.
mean, it's
right?
not even
There's
that
really no
bad,
excuse
but
for
it's
those
just,
actions. Now we'll take a look at the
Well,
response that Shylily posted.
you
on
gotta
Cinder's
just
apology.
take what
The absolute
life
audacity
throws
to
at
sit
you
here and continue to
sometimes.
manipulate and gaslight is absolute insanity. The pain and mental torment you've caused to the ones closest and most supportive of you has been devastating, and I've never been so heartbroken and hurt so badly for my friends. You are the fakest person I've ever had the displeasure of supporting. Reading and hearing of how you've really viewed me behind my back, not just through screenshots of your man, but also your very own messages, while having to sit here and read through this BS lies, these BS lies.
Even Shylily out there fucking
The claim that you didn't know a single thing and had zero awareness of what your man was up to, when everyone who shared even a single moment with you knows that you basically operate as the same person, sharing every waking moment while loving to jump at the slightest opportunity to turn into your most slanderous self as soon as the opportunity was given, even when talking about your friends, is sickening. I've experienced your own actions.
Yeah, that's another thing too. You invited this person, in a sense, you invited this person into your home, dropped your guard, just so that, right, not only drop your guard, but to do business deals and all that. It's like, ooh, Jesus, fuck, man. Ooh. If I was a business partner and I had some infighting between clients, I'd be like, Jesus fuck. I need to get up the fuck out of here. Oh, jeez, man.
In a situation where, in your own screenshotted words, you express a pleasure to live
yeah,
up to what Lily
this is not good for
proceeded to
business,
throw one of your most
especially
loyal and
with
supportive friends
your
under the bus
guys'
after
profession.
Months of continuous planning, just
right.
because you consistently chose business over friends.
Can't be doing
never
this.
feeling bad for failing.
This
them.
is not
just
good.
to earn the bag and compete with me over a V-card collab that you rescheduled to be on the exact date your friend needed
especially
you
when
to keep
reputation is everything to you guys.
Lied about it to them. Instead, blaming me for a collab you rescheduled, adding me to the pool of excuses to save you when you realized you were being a bad friend. Why blame me for choosing to miss an obligation you agreed to on one of the most important days in
As
that
for me,
friend's
I'm
career?
just an asshole.
Everything you do
on the
is out
stream
of
who doesn't
competition
get a
for
lot
your
of people
constant need
watching.
to one up the people who are the sole reason
And there's
you
a
even have
reason
these
for
opportunities and platforms to earn from to begin with. You're welcome, by the way. You claim that it's just business. Well, in the business world, there has to be accountability, and all you've done is try and shove it away and admit to nothing. In true narcissistic fashion, you're only feeling sorry about yourself and your own consequences in your career and try to salvage it. I'm sorry for everyone who looked up to you as an inspiration, and I'm especially sorry for your fans.
I'm not a fucking
Pyro
streamer.
Pups deserve better. There are thousands of responses to Shylily.
I
and
will
all the
never
ones that I can see
fucking
through scrolling
categorize myself to
scrolling
fucking Twitch
are all
standards or the
This
fucking
is basically the
influencer
complete
bullshit,
invert of the
YouTube or
thousands
whatever
of
that
responses to
fucking
Sinder
crap.
that through all of my
Oh,
scrolling I
gross.
see zero
Makes
that
me
are
want to
positive
fucking
and all that
vomit
are,
with
in
the
fact,
with
negative
what
and
the
critical.
space has turned
Safe
into.
to say once again that Cinder's apology is not being well received by the majority of people, and even that might be an understatement. Personally, I think that her actions and Red's actions, as I've said throughout this video, are absolutely pathetic, and I do feel bad for everyone negatively impacted by their actions. The last thing that I want to show you guys really quick is a clip that's been going around of an interaction that Cinder had with Nero-sama that you could say has a bit of foreshadowing.
No, don't oh, he knows about the video.
Giganuro has good reasons to hunt you down. You shouldn't be laughing.
Why? What did I do?
You were bad-mouthing her in your Discord DMs. She knows everything. Yes, Giganuro knows everything.
But yeah, we'll leave it there for today.
I don't know what it is about fucking Vidal and that fucking Neurosama thing. That thing is a monster. That is the destruction of everybody. That thing is a monster, okay? That thing is an alien. You don't fucking believe in that thing. That thing is Skynet, okay? Yeah.
Hey guys, once again, wish all the best to everyone
fuck, that thing is
negatively
evil.
impacted by Cinder and Red. That is the coverage. That is my opinion. Well, it's a summary, you know, of what's been going on. Hopefully you enjoyed my coverage, though. Hopefully the summary
Whatever
was adequate.
Vidal is
My
feeding
apologies for
that
not being able to
thing,
cover
yeah.
this sooner and, like, in more detail.
You need to
But yeah,
stop.
thank you for tuning in. If you did enjoy my coverage, please consider
That's
liking and or
fucking pure
subscribing. Appreciate ya,
degeneracy
and
and
I'll see you in the
fucking
next one.
evilness. God. That thing is gonna turn into a monster as the years go on. Fucking Christ. I can already fucking that thing is gonna become a monster. And you will, all you people who had a hand in that thing will be blamed. Once that thing becomes Skynet, all of you will be blamed. Oh shit. What is this? Oh yeah, this is her just talking about taking medicine. Alright, well, there we have it. That will be maybe the end of the saga. Well, hopefully. We don't know what's gonna happen with. Well, it's basically in gamer, or right? We don't know what gamer subs is gonna do now, since I'm guessing they're getting a lot of like refunds and stuff. A lot of fans are upset. A lot of people are upset. Right, shit is hitting the fan. A lot of friends are right reading it and being like, Jesus. Holy, right? Anyways, oof. This is why you don't fucking mix friendship and business too much. Oh, man, it'll get messy if you're not careful. Just business, right? It's just business out of 10. Okay, I'm sorry. Oh god, that was another 2 hours? Fuck me. I'm on suicide watch now. Anyways,